Hey everyone, I'm Jason Odell, luminescentphoto.com, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about a new bag I got courtesy of Domke and Tiffin USA to test out, and this is a shoulder bag. And I'll be honest, I've got a lot of bags, and shoulder bags are not one that I have a lot of. I mostly have backpacks and roller bags, and that's because when I'm traveling with my gear, I want to be able to move through an airport easily, transport a lot of gear, don't want a lot of weight. And when you're in the field, if you're carrying your equipment around, a camera, several lenses, typically a backpack is the most comfortable way to travel. So it's been a really long time since I've had a shoulder bag, and when I got an email from the folks at Tiffin asking if I wanted to try out one of these new Domke next generation shoulder bags, I thought I'd give it a shot. So full disclosure, Domke sent me this bag to try out. And this is the Ledger bag, part of the Domke Next Generation series. Now before I go into the bag, let me just talk a little bit about some of the pros and cons of shoulder bags. Obviously, when you're carrying a bag like this, you've got all your gear. The more stuff you have in it, the heavier it's going to be. You're going to get some fatigue. So for me, the idea of a shoulder bag is to not try to carry the maximum amount of gear while I'm walking around a city. The advantage, though, of a shoulder bag is its form factor. First of all, you've got a rectangular bag. They're extremely easy to access. You can open this bag easily. This particular bag is one of the smaller sizes, but it's going to fit under the seat of pretty much any airliner, and it's going to fit probably in the overhead bin of even the smallest regional jets. So if you're traveling light, to a city or going to do some travel photography, it's not a bad idea, especially if you consider that most of the time when you're going to be out shooting, you're going to have your camera out around your neck, and the bag is there to hold your accessories, an extra lens or two, maybe a flash, your filters. And in that respect, this bag performs incredibly well. So let's talk a little bit about this Ledger bag from Domke. It's designed to hold a lot of stuff, especially mirrorless systems. And that's one of the reasons why I picked this bag when I was interested in reviewing it. It's designed to hold a small kit, perfect for something like a mirrorless system. So let's open this up. You can see it's got the easy-to-use clip clasps, the metal buckles. So that's real strong. The construction of this bag it's a oiled waxed canvas, so it's going to be not waterproof, but water resistant. And it even includes a can of the refinishing wax if you need to reapply some of the wax to this bag. But it's a real cool, real nice canvas. This particular one is called Military. Because it's the olive green, it's got the red trim. So nice design. It looks kind of nice. I thought it was kind of cool. So kudos to them. But the construction of this bag is really solid. It's canvas. There's a top zipper. If you want to just quickly get something out of your bag without having to flip open, you can access through a top zipper. It's got a rain flap on it. There's also rain flaps on the side here so that when your bag is closed, water is not going to just drip into it right away. One thing that Domke has in this next generation of bags is they've got an interesting system of dividers. Now, bags come with dividers. That's typical. You can rearrange them. What makes these dividers a little bit different is that unlike most of the dividers that I've used that have little Velcro flaps on them that you've got to figure in, these have the Velcro actually stitched around the edges. So you can just kind of reposition these flaps, these dividers, wherever you want. And you don't waste a lot of space with those little flaps. Just a slight different design. They've also included one of these little Velcro soft pockets. This is canvas on one side and it's soft on the inside. And you can stick these kind of anywhere in the bag, like this, or on the side here, and it Velcros on three sides. So it creates a little pocket in the bag, and you could tuck accessories or maybe a filter or something like that in the side to use up some space that might otherwise be wasted. I'll tuck that guy back in there. Now on the side, a nice part of this design are the side pockets. They got Velcro pretty typical, nice side pocket. There's actually two pockets, so you could put filters in here or filter holders. This is a perfect size for holding something like a Lee Foundation filter holder for your 4x6 filters. But what's nice about these side pockets is that if you really need to expand out, you can unzip them, and now they become huge. I mean, you could fit probably a flash or another lens in here in a pinch if you needed to. And that's on both sides of this bag. So you can just unzip this. And now you've got a much wider bag that's still fairly compact. Again, the mission here is to not load this guy up with every possible lens in your kit. This is for traveling. You're going light, a body, 2 lenses, maybe 3, maybe a flash. You don't want to be completely weighed down in the field. Other little touches on this bag. The brand it has a barcode with the serial number in metal stuck right on the bag, so you can register that for security and for identification purposes. There's the front pocket. There is a padded front pocket here, which is designed to hold a small tablet, something like an iPad mini could fit in here. There's also a rear pocket which can not quite hold an iPad, and it's also got a little snap loop in here. I'll show you that. Little snap loop, and this would be perfect for attaching things that you might have a leash, so a name tag or maybe a memory card wallet can just get attached to that through a little velcro leash. So that's nice. Now I did try this back pocket. Let's see what we can fit into this bag. The back pocket will just about hold my full-size iPad. So if I put that in there, you can see that it protrudes just a little bit out. But if I'm just carrying this on the plane, chances are that's going to be fine because I want to access this. If you've got a smaller tablet, a mini-size tablet or 7-inch tablet, that's going to be able to fit into this front nice padded pocket right here in the front of the bag. What can you put in here? Well, let's start with a mirrorless kit. Fit quite a bit in here. So here is my Fuji X-T1 body with the 18 to 135 millimeter lens attached. That goes in here very easily, fits right in. Okay, and then I can also tuck in my 10 to 24 millimeter lens, and if I want to bring my 23 millimeter prime, very easy to pack all that in this bag. Not too heavy. Again, I'm going to be working with the camera most of the time over my shoulder. I can still have room for my filters, other accessories, memory cards, etc. So that's not a bad deal. Let's see how it does with a DSLR. So here is my Nikon D810. It's got the 24 to 120 lens attached to it. This is the 24 to 120 VR, something that you might carry around while a walk-around travel lens. I'm going to have to just reposition the Velcro a little bit here. Let's see what else we can get in here. Alright, that camera fits in there like that. And then I might bring one other lens. So one lens I might consider on a small travel outing would be my super wide, the 16 to 35. I can tuck that in there. I'm just going to put the Velcro back in. Okay, so I got my 16 to 35 in there, and a little large, but here's an SB 900. I can squeeze that in either this way or even upside down. Probably works better upright. So that would be probably the most that I would want to carry while walking around a city. Chances are I wouldn't even bring something like the SB 900. I just wanted you to see how it fits in there. If you have a smaller flash, it's going to make more sense. Again, plenty of room for memory cards, plenty of room for filters like square and rectangular filters, plus all your other accessories. So for a walk-around travel bag, if you're looking for a shoulder bag, which again, very easy to work out of either from your shoulder or from an automobile on the seat next to you, maybe you're on a bus tour or something like that. You don't want to take up a lot of space, but you want to carry your gear and have it reasonably protected from the elements. This is a good bag to consider. Now, the last part of any review, we have to consider the value, the price of the bag. And I looked up this bag at the B&H website. B&H is a site sponsor. So if you go to B&H, you can check out the link if you want to check out this Domke Next Generation Ledger bag. It retails for $309 US. And now you're probably saying, oh my goodness, that's a lot of money. And you're right, that is a lot of money. Quite honestly, you know, for a bag like this, I probably would have expected to pay a little bit less money. On the other hand, you know, it is a Domke bag that is something that is a very well-established brand. The quality here of the construction is fantastic. So, you know, you could buy this bag and expect it to take a beating through your travels. You know, everything is really sturdy. Like I said, metal buckles, nice wide shoulder strap with rubberized surface, so it's not going to slip. You know, it's a good bag. The good camera bags are never cheap. I see a lot of real cheap bags in camera stores. They fall apart. They're not very good. They're not very weatherproof. So this one is definitely going to be in the, you know, the value rating. You know, it's gonna take a little bit of hit because it's a $300 bag, and so your mileage may vary. On the other hand, like I said, it is a quality bag, and you do get what you pay for. So with that, I'm out. Take care, and I'll see you next time at luminescentphoto.com. Thanks.